I hate the phrase life is unfair, and I'm going to tell you why. Now, I'm not going to say some asinine statement like life isn't unfair. Sure. I'll just say sure. Life is unfair. However, I just despise it when people use the way people use that phrase. There's two ways that people use it that really gets under my skin. The first example in a shitty way that people use the phrase is when they're trying to. It's like they're using the phrase to try to make an excuse to doing something wrong. It's just really stupid. Like, I hate it when people do this. I'll give you a perfect example, and this could be applied to anything. But let's say I was robbing a bank, okay, and then like one of the people that's scared of me, and I have the gun, right? What if one of the people behind the counter is like, "Why are you doing this to our store? This is unfair." And what if I turned to that person and said, "Well, life is unfair"? Does that mean that I'm justified in robbing the bank because life is unfair? It's like, no, I'm an asshole. I'm robbing the bank. Well, people say that phrase because they're using it to make excuses for their bad behavior. And I also notice people say that phrase when they don't care. Like, I don't like it when I've seen this 1,000 times when like a parent makes the wrong decision with the child, and then instead of actually giving a shit about the child's feelings, the parent will just say, "Well, life is unfair, so that's why I took your thing, or I did this or did that." It's like, no, motherfucker, you got to be a better parent. You have to actually give a shit. You saying life is unfair, that doesn't justify your incorrect decision. That doesn't justify that. And another thing is, like, there are a lot of things in life that are unfair, but there's certain things that don't need to be unfair. But instead of fixing the problems, people will just say that phrase. Oh, it's like the government is corrupt and wrong and evil. Everyone will just say, well, that's life. Life is unfair. It's like, no, we have to solve the problem of why it's wrong, why the government is wrong, or the school is wrong, or the person's wrong, or whatever it is. The company, whatever it is, whoever is in the wrong. Saying that phrase is like a defeatist attitude. It's like saying, well, why should we even bother solving any problems? Life is just unfair, so we can't solve anything. Life is just unfair. What kind of stupid pig shit, cow shit argument is that? Does that make any sense? That is so fucking stupid and asinine. You know, we should be solving our problems instead of just saying one sentence and then thinking, well, there's no way we can solve it. Life is unfair. That is fucking horse shit. And we have been conditioned in society to believe that. We've been punished for questioning things. We've been punished for wanting justice because that phrase has been kicked around like a soccer ball. And we've been conditioned in society to just, accept everything that's wrong. Oh, because life's unfair. I don't want to upset the apple cart. I don't want to cause a ruckus. I don't want to cause a scene. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do that. Sometimes in life, and you don't have to always do this, but sometimes in life you gotta say something. You gotta complain. If none of us complained about anything, then all of the things that we have done in this world that have been great wouldn't have even happened. We would still have segregation. We would still have slavery everywhere. I don't know. There's like all these other examples. Like, everything in society would still be terrible if people didn't actually complain about stuff. So enough with the whole life is unfair shit. There are certain things in life that are unfair. Like, how come other people get diseases and other people don't when they didn't do anything wrong? Or just stuff with our bodies, really. Stuff that goes on with our bodies. That's kind of unfair. Only certain things are unfair. Not everything that's wrong is means that life's unfair. There's a lot of things in life that are unfair because other assholes created it to be that way. That's not life. That's just That's just people fucking life up. Don't make excuses for them by just saying a sentence, by saying, oh, life's unfair. That's fucking shit. When people say that phrase, just be aware. Be aware of the way you say it, and be aware of when other people say it. Pay attention if they're being full of shit. If they're not being right about something and they're just saying it. They feel like their decision is justified now because life's unfair. No, motherfucker, you're being wrong. And you're hiding behind a phrase so that you can do whatever the fuck you want. No, fuck you! Anyway, guys, tell me if I'm a lunatic or not. Please, tell me if I'm right or if I'm wrong, if you agree, disagree, whatever the fuck. This is SuperPat98. Thank you for watching.